Guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Am I audible online? You need to switch on, I think. Yes, can you hear me, guys? Am I audible? Yes, good evening. King, Akshay, Divya, good evening. Good evening, guys. Prabhat, good evening. Krishna, good evening. Right. So let's get started. Surya, good evening. Today, we are going to complete file system hierarchy. Actually, we'll have some concepts related to file system hierarchy. So today we are going to complete. So we have few symbolic links into file system hierarchy, right? So after completing the file system hierarchy, I think we didn't complete this installation also, right? On the day we pass the installation, I'll do one thing. I'm going to resume installation. I'm going to resume the installation. Suspend చేశాను లేప్ప నాకు గుర్తుంది ఏం చేశాను అనేది. Yes, guys. So now it will take some time in between. So we are going to complete file system hierarchy. So after completing the installation, how we need to interact with our operating system, everything we are going to discuss, right? So let's see, guys, here. Sir, after creating account and login into in for RHL 7 ISO download, it is asking subscription. Ravi, don't worry. Prem, he is going to provide one link and then you can download the ISO image from that link. Okay. So no need to bother about subscription, right? Guys, yes, guys. So let's see here. Now it's installing. It will take some time. Okay. So in between, we are going to complete file system hierarchy. Yesterday already we discussed about all the directories, right? Slash root contain. What is the use of slash root? Yes, guys. So slash root. What is the use of slash root? It contain root user work environment, right? It will provide the default work environment for root user, right? Yes, no, right? 1 minute. So just one overview. Slash ROOT contain. It's a root user home directory. It will provide the default work environment for root user. Slash home. It's a home directory for normal user. It will provide the default work environment for normal user. Slash boot contain bootable files. So we have bootloaders called grep2. Grep2 is the latest bootloader. Inside this grep2, so we have grep configuration file, kernel images, init tramfs images, etc. Right? So etc contain configuration files. Bin contain normal user executable commands. Sbin contain root user executable commands. USR contain Unix shareable resources. USR stands for USR contain program files. OPT is optional for USR. So inside the OPT, we'll have third-party program files, right? Dev contain device files. So slash proc contain background running processes, right? And we can get the CPU information and memory information, means RAM information, swap information we are going to get with the help of those commands. Cat space slash proc slash CPU info, cat space cat proc slash mem info. So you are going to get the CPU information with the help of this file. You are going to get the memory information with the help of this file, right? So next slash run contain, run media contain, removable media. Run contain, real-time data, running services, last boot information, and media. So run media contain removable media. For example, pen drive. So if you need to open the pen drive, so we need to go to run media. There we can find the pen drive. So where log contain login information, by what time you log in, by what time you log out, right? And then how many commands you executed, everything it is going to record it into log files. We'll have log events inside the var log, right? Next, MNT contain nothing. It's an empty directory to create a mount point. Mount point means it's one kind of drive letter, right? So if you are trying to creating one partition, if you need to store the data into that partition without drive letter, how we are unable to store the data into Windows operating system, like the same way, we are unable to store the data into Linux without mount point. So for creating the mount point, by default, we are going to use /mnt. /mnt contain nothing. So it's not like this. You need to use mnt. You can use any directory. Any directory means you can create your own directory with the help of mkdir command. You can utilize the empty directory as a mount point, right? Lib contain library files. Temp contain temporary files. Sys contain system related files. /srv contain service related files. Already we discussed those all stuff yesterday. So apart from this, coming to RHEL 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us few symbolic links. Symbolic links means shortcut. So what is the use of shortcut, guys? We can access the resources little bit quickly with the help of shortcuts, right? So let's see what kind of shortcuts we'll have. Bin, it having the shortcut into USR bin. Got it, guys? This bin directory, it having the shortcut into USR. Sbin, it having the shortcut into USR sbin. Lib, it having the shortcut into USR lib. Shortcut means symbolic links, okay? Lib 64-bit, it having the shortcut into USR lib 64. So those symbolic links will have from 7.0 onwards. So we doesn't have those symbolic links into old version. So what is the use of symbolic links? Quickly we can access the resources. We can execute. So it's one kind of shortcut for bin. So clear, guys? So this is all about file system hierarchy. So you should have the good knowledge into this. Then only you are going to understand the remaining concepts. 10 to 20% Linux, it's depend on file system hierarchy itself only. So please get the video from management, then watch the video. So if you are new to this session, please prepare the proper notes and read that notes properly. Then remember those file system hierarchy related information. Then only you are going to understand the remaining concepts. Otherwise, you'll have some confusion. So got it, guys? Right. So now it got completed installation. We need to reboot. Guys, here we'll have a small option called reboot. You need to click this reboot option. Don't reboot entire laptop, okay? So you should not reboot entire laptop. You need to reboot only virtual machine. So we'll have reboot option. We need to click reboot option. So we need to wait few minutes. Then we are going to get the operating system. Now I'll teach you how we need to interact with our operating system. So let's see, guys, here. KDump, kernel caching dumping mechanism, right? So we have kernel, right? Sometimes it will happen in the sense, if you did improper shutdown, we are going to lose the kernel. because of which reason we lose the kernel, we need one notification, then only we can recover. So that's why for notification purpose, we are trying to providing some space. So automatic, you can keep, it's not a problem. 160 MB space, automatically it will accept for kernel recovery. So no need to bother about kernel recovery and those all stuff. That is a different course, right? So click forward, that's it. Click forward. And guys, doesn't require any subscription. Without subscription, we can learn 90% Linux. Without subscription itself only, okay? So no, I'll prefer register at later time. So click finish, that's it. Now installation process, it got completed. So I hope you got it, guys. Who don't know how to install the operating system, please get the video from management, watch that video and then do the installation. Complete your installation. Who doesn't have proper configuration laptops, no need to bother about new laptops. Better to launch EC2 instance or virtual machines in Azure. Then you can execute those all the commands what I'm trying to teaching here. Clear? I hope you got it. I'm not going to show you how to launch the instances and those all stuff here. Better to ask to your AWS faculty or DevOps faculty. They are going to teach you how we need to launch the EC2 instances, right? Okay, this is our RHEL 7.0 operating system, right? So this is Genome 3 desktop environment. We have an environment, right? So this is one environment, desktop environment we'll have. This is called Genome 3. So we'll have Genome, Genome 2, Genome 3, Genome 3.2 or 4 something we'll have. New. Genome 3 you can say. And KDE desktop environment, right? So now we are trying to log in into our operating system. So while we are trying to installing the operating system, at the time we did one user called student. Student user is a normal user, it having limited access. If you need to log in with root user, go to not listed, then type root and root user password. Got it, guys? How to log in into our operating system. So this is our operating system. So installation, it got completed. Now we are trying to log in into our operating system with the help of student user account. So this is a normal user. So click student user, then we need to provide the student user's password. While we are trying to installing the operating system at the time, so we provide the password, same password we need to provide here. So click, hit enter. Now we are into RHEL 7.0. Got it, guys? Now what you are going to get that desktop environment that is called Genome 3 environment. This is Genome 3 environment. Or Genome Classic also you can say. Genome 3 or Genome Classic. In olden days, we'll have Genome, Genome 2, right? So how to change the desktop environment and those all stuff doesn't require. Because if I'm trying to teaching about graphical user interface, you are going to addict it with graphical user interface itself only. So that's why I'm not going to teach anything related to graphical user interface. कभी तो भी time है तो मैं बोल दूंगा, right? So it's not a big deal. Easily we can change the environment. No need to bother about environment. So anyway, we are going to interact with the help of text user interface, TUI interface, right? Guys, we are going to get few help and we are going to get the genome help here, how to move the cursor, how to move the window and those all stuff videos. We are going to get how to utilize the mouse and those all. No need to bother. So doesn't need. Got it, guys? You know very well how to move the cursor, how to move the windows and those all stuff, right? So no need to bother about this. This is our RHEL 7.0. How we need to interact with this operating system, we are going to discuss after some time. So at present, what I'm doing in the sense, I'm going to show you file system hierarchy related information. Got it, guys? Let's see here. Don't worry, I'll tell you how to open the terminals and those all stuff. Forward slash is a top level directory. Root forward slash. Yesterday we discussed, right? So forward slash is a mount point for root partition. It's a top level directory. It's a parent directory for all of the directories. Inside this root, we'll have many directories. ls-l is a command. It is going to provide the list. Bin, we discuss. Boot, dev, etc, home, lib, lib64, and media, mnt, mnt, and then opt, proc, root, run, sbin, srv, sys, temp, usr, var. Each and everything we covered. So got it, guys? You know very well about each and everything now. So bin contain normal user executable commands. Sbin contain root user executable commands, right? So we have symbolic links also. Guys, don't bother about this command. I will teach you later. We have 4 symbolic links. Bin, it having the link into USR bin. Lib, it having the link into USR lib. Lib64, it having the link into USR lib64. Sbin, it having the link into USR sbin. 4 symbolic links will have. Symbolic links means shortcut. So got it, guys. So I hope you're clear about file system hierarchy, right? So we didn't miss anything, right? So now this is our RHEL 7.0 operating system, right? Now we are going to interact with our operating system. How we are going to interact? With the help of text user interface. Using few commands, we are going to interact with our operating system. Okay. You know very well about Windows, right? You know very well about Windows, right? Yes, no. How many? Okay, how many classes? Frame is 4 classes. Okay, right. So you know very well about Windows. In Windows, how you are going to execute the commands, where you are going to execute the commands. In Windows also, we are going to execute the commands, right? Command prompt. So we need to open cmd.exe. There we need to execute the commands, right? Like the same way, coming to Windows Server operating system. You know very well about servers, right? How many of you completed EC2? How many of you know how to launch the instance? Especially coming to Windows instances, right? We'll have 2 types. Did you observe? We'll have core based and another one is normal instance. Windows 2002 core. Windows 2000, sorry, not 2002, 22. Windows 2022 is the latest server, right? Windows 2022 core will have. Windows 2022 base will have. Got it, guys? Usually we are going to use base. So that's why we are going to get the GUI interface. Try to launch core. Windows 2022 core will have. Try to launch that core operating system, then you are going to know. I think no one, they didn't launch that instance as of now, right? I know that. Okay, you are not at all bothering about core, I know, right? So okay, if you launch core instance, you are not going to get any any GUI mode. You are going to get one PowerShell terminal. With the help of PowerShell commands, we need to interact. So that's why most of the people, they are not going to launch core based. I hope you got it, guys. So coming to server, Windows Server will have PowerShell option. We can execute PowerShell commands into PowerShell terminal. Like the same way, coming to Linux, we have terminal. That is a bash terminal. We are going to execute bash commands into bash terminal. I hope you got it, guys, right? So now how we need to open the terminal? We are into very initial stage. You don't know much about this operating system, right? So always in Windows, we know how to open the cmd.exe, but here we don't know how to open the terminal. Here we need to call terminal. The to bash terminal, we are going to execute the bash commands into bash terminal. So how to open the terminal? Let's see, guys. Go to applications. We'll have applications here, right? Go to applications. In applications, you'll have terminal. Got it? If you're unable to find the terminal into applications, go to utilities. There you'll have terminal. Scroll down, you can find the terminal here. I hope you got it, guys. So maximum we can get the terminal from applications itself only. It's no need to bother. No need to go to the utilities, right? So directly we can get the terminal here itself only. Click this one. So this is a bash terminal. Now this is virtual console. With the help of this virtual console, we are going to interact with this operating system. Terminal is a virtual console. So with the help of this virtual console, we are going to interact with this operating system, right guys? So coming to terminal, how to open the terminal guys? If you want, you can make a note. Applications, then we'll have terminal, click terminal. So this is a one way to open the terminal, right? So we have one more way guys. Right click on top of the desktop. Then we have the option called open in terminal. Excuse me. So like this also you can open. So got it guys. Right click, not only on top of the desktop, you can right click on top of any directory, right? Then we have the option called open in terminal, then open it. So this is a second way. So we have third way. Actually, in old versions, we'll have shortcuts. In old version, so we'll have shortcuts, guys. But that shortcut, it won't work here. So let's see, guys, here. RHEL 6.0, right? 5.0, then 4.0, then 3.0, then 2.0, having shortcut called CTRL, Control plus Alt plus T to open the terminal. But the shortcut, it won't work into RHEL 7.0 and 8.0 as well as in 9.0. Got it, guys? The shortcut will work in Ubuntu also, but it won't work into RHEL 7.0. If you want, you can try. Go to here, Control Alt T. I am unable to open the terminal here. So then how to open the terminal? What kind of shortcuts we need to use to open the terminal in RHEL 7, 8 and 9? So let's see guys here. Coming to RHEL 7.0, 8.0 as well as in 9.0. We need to press Windows key. In our keyboard, we'll have Windows key, right? So we need to use Windows key plus type terminal. Where is that one? So Windows key, if you press Windows key, you are going to get the search menu. In that search menu, we need to type terminal, then hit enter. Got it, guys? Coming to Linux, we should not call Windows key. We need to call super key. Got it, guys? Terminology is a bit important for us. So in Linux, we should not call Windows key. We need to call super key. Super key, then type terminal, then hit enter, right? So let's see guys here. Press Windows key, right? So press Windows key, you are going to get search menu, type terminal, then hit enter, you are going to get the terminal. I hope you got it guys, right? So use super key, then type terminal, then hit enter, that's it. TR also enough. So clear? I hope you got it. How to open the terminal in RHEL 7.0 version. So it's not a big deal. So clear guys? Okay. I think this font size, it's looking a little bit small, right? So we need to zoom, right? Control Shift, you need to hold. Control key and Shift key, you need to hold. Then plus, you should use. You need to use plus. Zoom in. So, Control Shift CTRL plus Shift. Yes, guys. Plus zoom in, right? CTRL plus minus. No need to use shift to zoom out. Got it, guys? Control shift plus zoom in. Control minus, don't use shift. Only control minus. Zoom out. Control minus. See, guys. Control, you need to hold control. Then minus. Got it? Zoom out and zoom in. So now zoom out. Then zoom in. Control shift plus zoom in. Oh, sorry, guys. Zoom in only. Control minus zoom out. Right, guys? Clear? Like this, according to your requirement, you can zoom out, you can zoom in. Right? Coming to terminal. So we have one prompt. This is called PROMPT, prompt. What is this one? This is called prompt. It's a bash prompt. We are executing bash command in front of this prompt. Got it, guys? This is prompt. What kind of information we are going to get from this prompt? What kind of information this prompt it's providing for us? First field is a username, login username. We log in with the help of student user. Student user is into local host mission. It's a host name. Student is a username, first field. Student user at into local host mission. Local host is a host name. Got it, guys? Then this is tilde, TILD. Tilde represents current user's home directory. What is a current user home directory? Student user home directory. /home. Very good. Super, right? So tilde represents current user's home directory. Current user home directory is a, yesterday we discussed, right? /home/student. I hope you got it, guys. Tilde, TILD. Tilde represents current user's home directory. Dollar indicates it's a normal user. If you're having dollar sign here, it's a normal user. I hope you got it, guys. I hope you're clear about this prompt. Right? So this is username. So this is username, login username. And this user is at host name, local host. Tilde represents current user's home directory. Dollar indicates it's a normal user. Right? So now, while we are discussing about history of Linux, at the time we discuss multi-user multitasking option, right? So we have multi-user multitasking. Multi-user multitasking means, so no need to log out from current user, can directly switch from any user to any user account. So can we switch from student to root? As of now, how many users will have into our operating system? 2. One is root user, another one is student user. Already we log in with the help of student user into our operating system. We are going to switch from student user to root user. So then how we need to switch? su-root. Guys, AWS and DevOps people, it won't work into EC2 instance. It will work into only our local machine. You are going to use sudo -i, sudo space su hyphen, right? About sudo, I'll teach you later, not now. Let it complete the demos. After completing the user and group management concept, so next chapter, I think 8th chapter will have sudo permissions. At the time I will tell you, no need to bother at present. Who have local operating systems, means in your laptop, if you having operating system, you are doing with the help of your local operating system, better to use su-root to switch from student user to root user, your user to another user account. Maybe it's not like this. We need to switch from student user to root user. Any user account you can switch. It's not a problem, right? So coming to AWS, if you need to switch from EC2 user to root user, use sudo -i. Why we need to use sudo-i, I'll teach you later, not now. Let it complete the user and group management concept. Then you are going to understand exactly what is sudo, why we need to provide the sudo permissions and those all stuff. Got it, guys? Then you are going to understand why we need to use sudo-i into EC2 instance, right? So at present, use su-root. Then if you execute this command, you're going to get like this prompt. Got it, guys? So first, username, root. Root is at localhost machine. Tilt represents current user's home directory. Hash indicates it's a root user. Dollar indicates it's a normal user. Hash indicates it's a root user. Now tilt represents current user's home directory. What is the current user home directory? Root user home directory. /root. Very good, guys. Super. So like that only you need to remember till lifetime. Not for 1 month, not for 2 months. Okay. You need to remember like that only for lifetime. Okay. So got it, guys. /root is a home directory for root user. Tilt represent current user's home directory. /root is a home directory for root user. The hash indicates it's a root user. I hope you're clear, guys, as of now, right? So let's see syntax. Username at host name at host name tilt $r hash. This is a syntax. Don't say what is the use of those brackets, okay? Square brackets, okay? So we have the information into square brackets itself only, right? So got it, guys. I hope you're clear. Yes, no, about prompt. What kind of information it is going to provide, right? So let's see, practically we'll do. su-root. Then hit enter. So it will ask password. We need to provide the root user's password. Then we got a new prompt here. Root @ localhost tilt represents current user's home directory. Hash indicates it's a normal user. Root user. Hash indicates it's a root user. So exit is a command. If you want to can use exit or otherwise log out, right? Log out, exit, both are same. We are back to student. So this is called multi-user concept. No need to switch from current user account like Windows. Can directly switch from any user to any user. But the user, it should available into our operating system, then only it's possible. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no. So we have Avinash, right? Avinash is a student, is available into our classroom. If it is not attending the session, how I can call? Like the same way, the user account we should have into our operating system, then only we can switch from one user to another user. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Good. As of now, I hope you're clear. So how we need to open the terminal, how to interact with terminal. So what is terminal, guys? Terminal is a virtual console. Terminal is a virtual console. We are going to execute the commands inside the terminal in front of the prompt. So prompt indicates user login username, host name, right? So home directory, user's home directory, and then $sign and hash. Dollar means normal user, hash means root user. Clear? As of now, I hope you're clear. Yes, no, online. What about online? AB. Clear? Good. Okay. So now we are going to start basic commands. How we need to interact with our operating system with the help of basic commands. Now we are going to start. Right? Guys, clear is a command, or if you want, you can use Control L also to clean the screen. So clear also you can use. Okay. Or otherwise, Control L also you can use. Both are same. CLEAR or otherwise Control L, right? To clean the screen. Control L to clean the screen. PWD is a command. PWD stands for present working directory. Okay. Print working directory, right? Many people, they know about present working directory, print working directory, like that. So in technical word, in technical terms, we need to call it will print absolute path. Absolute path. Absolute path and relative path like this will have. Absolute path. Absolute path and relative path, two types of paths will have. Many people, they know PW means present working directory, print working directory, like that, right? So exactly, we need to call absolute path. So what is absolute path? What is present working directory? Yes, guys. Yes. What is your name? Yellow t-shirt. Raja, you are from? So Midesh and Vizag, right? Okay. Okay, right. Raja is one of the student in offline. He's from Vizag, right? Got it, guys. He's from Vizag. He came to Hyderabad to learn Imran Sir Linux course. Yes, no. He's a very well satisfied. So in Naresh IT, so he's a very good student. He's attending regularly from the day one onwards. I find him okay. Okay, Raja, he called to his friend. So he belongs to Vizag. Then he is explaining about Naresh IT. So there will have the good faculties. They are teaching very good. So I'm getting good knowledge, like that. So Raja's friend also, he is very much interested to join in Naresh IT. Got it, guys? But he's a very new to Hyderabad. He don't know much about Hyderabad. Listen the story, then you are going to understand exactly what is absolute path. Got it, guys? Okay. 90% they are going to say PWD means present working directory. What is present working directory? We should understand, right? Exactly what it will print, right? So Raja's friend is a very much interested to join into Naresh IT, but he don't know much about Hyderabad. Then he's going to ask to Raja, boss, how I need to attend the classes into Naresh IT, like that. So Raja, he's going to provide some suggestions to him. Was pick the bus, Kaveri Kamakshi Travels. Okay. So come to Hyderabad, right? In Hyderabad, Hyderabad is a one directory. Now, got it, guys? Hyderabad is a one directory. Directory means folder. In Hyderabad, we have one area called Amirpet, right? We have one area called Amirpet. Amirpet is a one more directory inside the Hyderabad, right? In Amirpet, we'll have very famous area called Maitrivanam. Yes, no, we'll have Maitrivanam there. So beside Maitrivanam, we'll have one way, Satyam Theatre way. So come to, no, opposite Satyam Theatre, we'll have Naresh IT. Yes, no, Hyderabad, Amirpet, Maitrivanam. Beside Maitrivanam, we'll have Satyam Theatre way. Opposite Satyam Theatre, we'll have Naresh IT. 4 directories, right? This is a full path, full address. This is called absolute path. At present, where the Naresh IT front office it got located, you are trying to explaining to your friend. So full address, this is called absolute path. This is present address for Naresh IT. PWD, it will print Naresh IT exactly where it got located at present. Yes, no, guys? Clear? What is relative path? Relative path. Relative path means, for example, Raja is staying into somewhere in SR Nagar hostel, right? So his friend, his roommate, he's asking about Naresh IT, right? So Raja, what he's going to do? go to your hometown and come back again like that, right? No, right? So go back to your hometown. I'll guide you how we need to. No, right? So we should not say like that, right? So that guy, he know very well about Amirpet, right? So usually we are going to say, boss, we'll have Satyam Theatre, na? Opposite Satyam Theatre, we'll have Naresh Shetty. This is called shortest path. That is called relative path. Clear now? PWD, it will print fill path, present working directory. At present, where we located the student user at present, it's into which directory? So student user by default, he's into his home directory itself only, home student. So that's why it's providing home student. I hope you're clear, guys. Home student is a home directory for student user. So if you're executing PWD command, always it is going to provide where he got located now. Now, if you're trying to creating files and directories with the help of student user, those all the files and directories it is going to store into the home student. अभी यहाँ हम लोग कहाँ पे है बोल के जानने के लिए कौन से डायरेक्टरी पे है हम लोग अभी जानने के लिए PWD. Clear now? Don't say blindly present working directory, print working directory like that. Try to understand the concept. So clear, guys? Right. Cal is a command. Cal. So it's a very clear with example. Yeah, very. Thank you. AB. AB means absolute barbecues, right? No. Yes, AB. Guys, better to use your full names, then only I can call you. I think few people they're using Nokia, Redmi, like these phones, okay, like these names. So better to use your original names, guys. Then while I'm trying to calling at the times, I think it's a little bit good, right? No issues, no issues. Okay. Right. Cal is a command. Cal is a command. It will print present current month calendar. Current month calendar. Cal is a command. So June 2024. So today date 26. I hope you got it, guys. Now I need entire year calendar from January to December. Can we get? By default, if you're trying to executing cal command, we won't get. We are going to get only current month calendar. Cal default behavior, it will print current month calendar only. We can get, but we need to use few options. Let's see here. Guys, please focus on it. Cal is equal to calendar Deepika. Deepak, right? Not Deepika. Sorry. Right. So let's see, guys, here. Coming to commands. Excuse me, guys. Coming to let's see guys here. Coming to commands, right? Guys, don't bother about those old stuff, okay? Please focus on it, okay? So coming to commands, minimum will have three basic parts. If you go to any command, clear? If you go to any command, minimum will have three basic parts. It got divided into three basic parts. Command to run. Command to run, right? Option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Command to run or to execute, whatever if you want to can say. For example, cal is a command. We are going to execute. We are going to run, right? Option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. OPT means option. Option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Finally, according to our requirement, we need to pass argument. Argument. Got it, guys? So command to run, option to adjust the behavior of the command, argument. Typically, according to our requirement, it is going to print the output. Clear, guys? Yes, no? Example, no? Who said no? समझ में नहीं आया? Command. See, no issues, no issues. Let's see, guys here. Cal is a command to run, to execute. So we need to adjust the behavior of the cal command. Space, for example, -y is an option. -y is an option. It is going to adjust the behavior of the command. Y means optional. According to your requirement, you can provide the option. It is going to adjust the behavior of the command. Finally, argument space. For example, I need to print especially one particular date. So for example, 2024. Okay, right. 29/03/2024. This date I need to print. Then we are going to pass the argument. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Command to run. Option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Argument, typically according to a requirement, we are going to get the output. So let's see here. Cal is a command. Cal default behavior, it will print current month calendar. Cal default behavior, it will print current month calendar. So cal -help is an option. Then you are going to get the help related to cal command. See syntax, cal command, option, it will adjust the behavior of the command, and finally argument. Clear? Syntax. If you go to any command, minimum will have three basic parts. Right, guys? Command to run or to execute. Option, it will adjust the behavior of the command. Then finally, we need to pass the argument. According to our requirement, we are going to get the output typically. So general output we are going to get, right? So clear, guys? We have few options. See, -1, -one. By default, it will take 1. If you didn't provide any option with cal command, by default, it will take 1. It will print the current month calendar. Now, what is the difference between -1, -one, guys? Both it will provide same output. But -1 means it's Unix related option. -1 means GNU Linux related option. Got it, guys? -1 Unix option. -- two hyphens will have. ONE1 will have, right? So this is Linux, GNU Linux option. I hope you're clear, right? Then -3, see, cal -1. So I'm a bit lazy fellow, guys. I'm not going to use -ONE1. Just only one is enough, okay? So let's see here. So cal -3 is option. It will print 3 months calendar, present, last month and next month. So June, May, July. Don't give -4, it won't work. Because what we have the options in cal command, only those options we need to execute. We need to provide. So according to our requirement, we should not. Right? So -4, -5 like this, don't give. -3 only it will work. If you're providing -4, you are going to get error. Got it, guys? Cal -y. It will print entire year calendar. I'm going to maximize this one. See, guys, from Jan to December, but it's highlighting 26th date, but I need to highlight some different date. See, guys, like this, I can pass the argument. Clear? Command, option, argument. So clear, guys? Yes, no? Next, cal capital V. V stands for version. So it is going to provide cal command version 2.23.2 is a version. So cal -h help. Clear? I think we missed J, right? Cal -small j. J means, Julian means, in this year, at present, how many days we completed? Today, 178th day. From January 1st to till today. So that is called Julian. So 178th day today. So I hope you're clear about cal command. So clear, guys? Okay. Next, how to know the kernel version? We discuss about kernel version, right? While we are discussing about architecture of Unix at the time. How to know the kernel version? Which command? Uname -a. So Linux is an operating system. This is a host name, and this is kernel version. 3.10.0 is a kernel version in 7.0 operating system. Got it, guys? And this is release, and this is a architecture, 64-bit architecture, and there's a build date. And then what type of operating system it is? GNU Linux operating system. So if you want, you can use uname -r also. If you're using uname -r, it will print only kernel version. It won't provide the much information. So got it, guys? Clear? Yes, no? Right. Okay. Echo is a command. Echo is a command. Exactly what it will do, echo. How many of you know about Java and C language? In Java, how you are going to print the content, string value or variable value? System.out.println. Coming to C language, printf. So with the help of printf, you are going to, like the same way, in Linux, we have echo command. The name itself only echo. It is going to echo the value. Okay. So echo, for example, hello. It will print hello. So echo hi. It will print hi. Got it, guys? Echo command, it will print string values as well as variable values. Guys, what is the use of variable? To store the value. Why we need to store the value? Yes, guys? Yes, guys, why we need to store the value? To call the value multiple times into our script, into our program dynamically. So that's why we need to store the value into the variable. Yes, no? So who have the good knowledge in programming, those peoples, they know very well about variables. Yes. Coming to Linux, we have few predefined variables. We did installation, right? Along with the installation, few variables also it will create inside our operating system. Those all environmental variables. What we are trying to creating our own variables, that is user defined variable. What we have predefined into our operating system, that is environmental variables. Got it, guys? What kind of variables will have into our operating system? Environmental variables, right? For example, echo dollar home. How you are going to call the variable value? With the dollar sign. Echo dollar capital letter home. It will print current user's home directory. This is a predefined variable. By default, we'll have this variable into our operating system. With the help of this variable, we are going to get the home directory related to our login user. I hope you got it, guys, right? Now, what is the difference between echo dollar home and PWD? Both are same or different? Yes, guys. Very good, AB. Both are same or different? Echo dollar home and PWD. Same. Why it is providing same output, right? No. Both are different, right? How you are going to justify? PWD, it will print current working directory, present working directory at present where you are located. Echo dollar home, it will print home directory of current user, right? For example, Avinash will have, right? So Avinash is staying somewhere in Kukatpalli, for example, right? Avinash home, it got located into Kukatpalli. Guys, Avinash means our student, okay? In our classroom, we'll have a student called Avinash. He's a old student, right? So he located into Kukatpalli, right? So I called to Avinash early morning, 6 o'clock. Guys, listen the story, right? I called to Avinash early morning, 6 o'clock, right? I'm asking one question, Avinash, where are you? So then Avinash is going to feel, subah subah kaal karke aayega, kahan pe bol ke pooch rahe ho? Yes, no. So usually we are going to get the answer, sir, I am in home. Where your home it got located? Hyderabad, Kukatpalli. I'm coming. Thoda sabar karo, right? Okay. So got it, guys. Clear? He is in Kukatpalli. I called to Avinash early morning, 6 o'clock. He's giving the answer. Sir, I'm in Kukatpalli. My home it got located in Kukatpalli. Then after some time, afternoon, again I called to Avinash and I'm asking, where are you? Assume this Avinash is doing some job somewhere in high-tech city. So he is in office. Sir, I'm in office. Where your office location? It located into high-tech city, for example. So home location is a different, office location is a different. At present, where he located? In office, not into home. Yes, no. PWD at present where he located, it will print because at present he's located into high-tech city. It is going to provide the high-tech city location. But I'm asking one question to Avinash, boss, where is your home? Always he's going to give the answer, I'm in Kukatpalli. That is home directory. Got it, guys? Assume thus Avinash is doing work from home. Got it, guys? Avinash is doing work from home. If I call to 6 o'clock, if I'm called to 6 p.m., if I call to midnight, 12 o'clock, what kind of answer am I going to get? Sir, I'm in home itself only. Student user, he's doing work from home. So that's why it's providing home student only if you're executing echo dollar home, if you're executing PWD. Got it, guys? Now let's see the difference. So I got switched from home directory to desktop. Let's execute echo dollar home. Home student means student users home directory print. Let's try to execute PWD. Then it got changed. I hope you're clear the differences between echo dollar home and PWD. Clear, guys? Yes, no? What about online? So clear, guys? The differences between PWD and echo dollar home, right? Echo dollar path. It will print user located path where the student user it got located. This is a path it will provide you. So USR local bin, inside the USR local bin, the student user is located now. So got it, guys? Clear? Echo dollar path. How to know the shell environment? What kind of shell will have by default in RHEL 7.0? So आप लोग कुछ भी नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, right? So clear, super example. Thank you. Guys, if you're having like this comments, please try to provide those comments into that Google Maps. यहाँ पे खाली मैं पढ़ूंगा, right? So if you're providing like this comments into Google Maps or otherwise Google promotions, guys, that's it. Okay. So clear. Prabhat, right? Clear, guys? Yes, no? Echo dollar path. Then how to know the shell environment? What kind of shell environment by default will have in RHEL 7.0? Bash. BASH, born again shell, right? Then we need to know how. Echo $0 bash. How to change the shell environment? I'll tell you, don't worry, not now, while we are discussing about scripting at the time. Right? Echo $0 or echo dollar shell. Both are same. Bin bash, bash, both are same, guys. Okay. So if you want, you can use echo $0, echo dollar shell. How to know the bash version? Echo dollar bash underscore version. 4.2.45 is a version. I hope you got it, guys. How to know the kernel version, we know. How to know the shell environment, we know. How to know the shell version also, we know. Clear? Right? Next. How to create our user-defined variables. It's very simple, guys. For example, name is a variable. Guys, it's not like this variable name you need to provide into capital letters, your wish, user-defined variables, but predefined variables will have by default into capital letters. Environment variables will have by default into capital letter, but it's not like this. We doesn't have any rule. We need to provide the variable name in capital. If you want to can give capital letters, if you want to can give small letters, whatever if you want to can give according to your requirement, but you should not start the variable name with the numerical value with special character. That's it. Got it, guys? Jo chahiye wo de do, your wish. Small letter or capital letter, whatever if you want to can give. But you should not start the variable name with numerical value with special character. So name is a variable. My name is, yes, guys, Imran, right? Okay. So now this is a user defined variable. Name is a variable. This name it having Imran value. Then how to print? It will print Imran. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So if you need to know the entire predefined variables list, env will have a number of the variables. env is a command. env. So if you're executing env command, you are going to get the entire predefined variables list. So we'll have different where home will have C here. Language will have C here. Got it, guys? So I hope you're clear about echo. Yes, no? Right. Date is a command. It will print system, date, and time. Operating system, date, and time. So today, Wednesday, right? June 26th. And 19 means 7. 7/17. IST stands for Indian Standard Time, right? 2024. So got it, guys. right? I need only time. Date is a command space percentile capital T plus percentile is an option plus percentile capital T is a option. It will print only time, system time. I need only date. Date plus percentile and then so you're going to get like this format date. So you need only year. If you need only month, so got it guys? So I hope you're clear. If you need more than those options, go to help. So date space hyphen hyphen help, then hit enter. You're going to get the list. See how many options we'll have. Guys, I am unable to teach those many options here. Only frequently used options I can teach. Not only me, even if you go to anywhere, those people's also, even in Red Hat books also, you'll have only frequently used options only. What we have the entire options into our help, though they won't teach. So if you need to discuss like this, it will take 2 years to complete Linux. Okay. So just frequently used options is more than enough, right? So got it, guys. Here we'll have many options. See, according to your requirement, you can, right? So clear? Yes, no. Hmm? Okay. See, guys, 0 to 23 means 24 hours time. K means, right? L means 12 hours time it will print. Bad and ade. See, guys, so plus percentile L. 7 means 7 time. 7 o'clock. This is 24 by 7 time. 19. And our DevOps students. And then Deepak. Deepak, I'm unable to understand. Nothing. Got it, guys, about date command. So we'll have many options. So you can use date, place, percentile, J. J means Junial. Today, 178th day. Like this, we'll have a number of the options according to your requirement you can use, right? Then how to change the system date and time? Let's see, guys, here. So let's see, guys, here. Date is a command, right? Date is a command. How to set the system date and time? How to change the system date and time? Hyphen S is an option. R hyphen hyphen set also you can use. It's not a problem. Date space hyphen S. Syntax year, month, date, space, hours, minutes, seconds. That's it. Guys, here don't give colon and here don't give hyphen. Right? Y hyphen. Don't give colon. hyphen dd. Space. We need to provide space. Hours, colon, minutes, colon, seconds. So finally, we need to hit enter. Right? So let's see, guys, here. Date is a command. Hyphen S is option. 2024 hyphen, right? For example, 06 or otherwise 04. Okay. Then 11 is a date. Just we are trying to modifying the system date and time for practice purpose. That's it. Okay. Then time, you can give anything, guys, according to your requirement. Okay. So date, time. So if you need to modify only time, no need to provide date. If you need to modify only date, no need to provide time. So got it, guys? Then hit enter. Then why we got an error? Operation not permitted. Why? Super. So what is your name? Rajesh. I'll get the chocolate tomorrow for you. Okay. Because continuously he's giving the answer for 3 questions, right? Right. Good. So very good. You need to focus like that only till 30 days, right? Okay. So operation not permitted. So got it, guys. Why? Because student user is a normal user. It doesn't have the access to change the system settings. It having limited access. What we need to do? We need to log in with root user. Root only, it having the full access. It can change the system settings. So how to log in? su-root. Then hit enter. Then password. Right? Then guys, how to copy, let's say. Which one you need to copy? You need to select. So this command I need to copy, right? Select this command, shift insert. That's it. It's very simple. Which one you need to copy? That content you need to select. Select that command or string value, whatever it may be. Select, then if you have the mouse, use right click. Then automatically it is going to paste. I don't have mouse kind of stuff here. So that's why I'm using keyboard only. Shift key you need to hold, then press insert, then it is going to paste. So we'll have very huge lengthy commands, right? If you need to type again, always it will take time, right? So that's why what we are going to do, we are going to copy and then we are going to paste. Clear? Then hit enter. Right, guys? Okay. Now the system date and time, it got changed. So exit, I'm back to student user, right? Date is a command. See, system date and time, it got changed. Clear, guys? I hope you're clear how we need to change the system date and time with the help of date command. But RHEL 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us a new command called time date CTL. We'll discuss tomorrow, right? Guys, I'm not going to leave you, okay? Give me 1 minute, okay? So actually, we used hyphen right here, su-root, right? So it's a mandatory. Yes. Without hyphen, what will happen? Okay, I'm back to student user, guys. Let's check. We are into home student now, right? So now su-root, right? Then hit enter. So guys, this is the entry point of question. Please focus on it. So without hyphen, with hyphen, what will happen? With hyphen, you're going to switch the user along with the environment, along with the home directory. Let's see here. Root user's home directory /root, right? Exit from root user. We are back to student. I'm not providing any hyphen now. Just I'm using su root. Then hit enter. You're going to switch the user, student user to root user, but home directory don't change, environment don't change. We'll have student user home directory only. So without hyphen, environment, it won't change. We can switch the user. Where we need to use without hyphen, I'll teach you, not now, while we're discussing about permissions at the time. Clear? So this is a logic behind hyphen without hyphen. This is intro point of question. Clear, guys? Yes, no? Sir, before going to start AWS training, I should finish the Linux admin course. So what I need to give the answer, man? So you should ask to the management like this questions, right? So I'm not going to decide to start the Linux admin course in Naresh IT. Naresh IT management, they are going to decide to start. Please try to communicate with them, right? So clear? If you're doing Linux admin course before doing AWS, it's very helpful you. You doesn't have any confusion in AWS. You're going to rock into the AWS. If you're having the good knowledge in Linux admin, not only in AWS, even in DevOps also, right? So without hyphen, it is not going to change the home directory. Madan Mohan, with hyphen, it is going to change the user with home directory, right? So clear? I'll do one thing. I'm going to copy this history. History is a command. How many commands as of now we executed into our operating system? Everything we are going to get the list. Those all the commands I'm going to copy. I'm going to paste into one file. This file I'm going to share to you people. I'll upload this file into Google Drive link. So clear? Then easily you can execute what we are doing day-wise. Today we did those commands, and you can do the practice in your home with the help of those history file, right? Got it, guys? Yes. If you're having any doubts, any questions, please. So छोड़ दिए तो चले जाएंगे सर बोल के है ना मन में पता है मेरे को. Yes, guys. So guys, are you feeling bored? No, right? Even if you're feeling bored also, I'm unable to do anything. Right? So because those all important things. Without knowing those all, you are unable to become as a Linux admin. Six PM, right? I know you are not going to feel bored. I know very well about you people. So you're all good peoples only, okay? So good students, right? So you have the interest to learn Linux. So that's why those many peoples they're coming like past 3 to 4 days onwards. So very good. Yeah, welcome. AB. AB full form stands for? Huh? AB stands for? Uh, just AB only. Right. So thank you guys. We'll continue tomorrow. So we'll have few commands. Time date CTL, and we have TTY command, ID command. Excuse me, guys. We are my command and those all stuff. Right? So we are going to finish basic command and we'll start little bit advanced commands. You know very well about those commands also. Cat, touch, but you don't know exactly what it will happen inside the cat. Definitely you are going to touch command. So tomorrow surprise. We'll have the surprise in touch and as well as in cat. Okay. Definitely, I think most of the people, they don't know apart from my students, apart from my old students. Right? So, okay. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.